Carpathian, Universal Star Family, Kantarians in Iraq and Egypt. The recent confrontations in the Carpathian, near the Busegi Mountains, revealed an extensive underground tunnel network that spanned from the Carpathian with passages leading all the way to Iraq, Egypt, Tibet and China, for convenient access into the inner Earth and the most powerful gates in the planetary Stargate system. Many thousands of years ago, the Melchizedek hosting cycle began with the seeding of the Hibiru, Aryan Christos Templars in the Black Sea near the Carpathian Mountains, which are the descendants from Hyperborea during the 7D Gaian timelines. They came into our lower density to influence the Ascension timeline and to run rainbow rounds of Christos diamond sun frequency in order to protect these same stargates, and many were tortured and trapped in the planet when they were caught by the intruders. For those serving the Christos mission, these are our spiritual family members that came before us. Many of them are the universal Melchizedeks. Thus, we have been in an active tour of duty to find and retrieve them from the spaces and places of their enslavement, in phantom spaces held under the negative alien agenda group's control. We are reminded that humanity will meet our true universal Melchizedek star spiritual family again in the future, and we will remember them in what most likely will be an emotional and tearful reunion, through the restored memories activated in the light body's Shara complex, which will transpire once our rescue mission is complete and this war is over. Through retrieval work, we have discovered that many of our Christos family members were trapped in the artificial weaponry of the planet, many of whom are the Kantarians, the Christos solar dragon Elohi people that came through Sirius B to help repair and protect the planetary grid network. They were instrumental in bringing Earth, Tara Gaia, the Mother Ark of Covenant Stargate system in which they actually embodied this creation as solar dragon rings, and as a result were stuck here in stasis as their body parts were being used as the primary crisis management of the Emerald Covenant Guardian system that was critical for the success of the rescue mission. Without the Kantarians' sacrifice, we would have been stuck in the lowest density of the phantom areas without access to the central heart and Holy Spirit of the Holy Mother, which extends into the Mother Ark, Ark Zone and the infrastructure for the Cosmic Amaria Shield with 6 emerald crystal hearts. This architecture and many other Guardian-hosted portals are comprised of their ancient solar dragon body parts, which they gifted to the planet, out of their immense spiritual love for all of us. The Sirius B Kantarians serving the Christos mission were heavily involved before and after the Atlantean flood with directing and guiding the ancient Sumerian and Egyptian culture, where they were originally protecting the main stargates in what is modern-day Iraq and Egypt. Ezekiel and Hatshepsut are examples of Kantarian solar dragons in the region, where they and Guardian teams built the 10D Mother Ark Gate as the Holy of Holies in Hatshepsut's temple. Their impact in Samaria and Egypt enraged the intruding races who orchestrated several raids to infiltrate the settlements of localizing human tribes, connected to the sapphire genetic codes of the 10th Gate, and thus the invaders were eventually successful in driving out the original angelic human tribes from the area. The final culmination after several raids, was to force out or massacre the Essene human tribes, which ended with a successful takeover of the 10th Stargate during the final Sumerian-Egyptian invasion approximately 5,500 years ago. The 10th Stargate was a major battleground because of its immense power source connected to the Christos frequency bandwidth transmitted by the Holy Mother Sophia in her sapphire body. It is this power source which the Black Sun entities siphon through the 10th Gate in order to engineer their fallen shadow bodies into physical vehicles, that appear to be in the same image as humanity. The negative alien agenda groups have used the Carpathian technology and the ruby crystal in the Egyptian Stargate to help them design Base 10 architecture and physical vehicles, running the artificial red waves, transmitting mind control, cloning and blank slating systems they direct throughout the planetary grid system.